Okay, it's 7:15, and we have some special guests in the house tonight. We have 3 proclamations that we're going to be reading also tonight. And as I said, it's a special night. We're going to be honoring the Oswego State Laker women's lacrosse team for earning the SUNYAC championship in lacrosse. And also, we have a proclamation for the Oswego State men's tennis team for the 2025 Empire 8 Tournament Championship that they earned. And then, of course, one more important proclamation is, can you believe it? It's Safe Boating Week. Now that the weather's nice here, and we have a beautiful lake and a great river. So without further ado, I'd like to call up the lacrosse team to the center here. Yeah, kind of crowd around.
I'm sure they're going to come on each side.
I didn't know there was as many people in a lacrosse team, to be honest with you. We would have done this outside.
We'll make 2 rows.
Yeah, make 2 rows. Crowd around.
Yeah, I'm pretty tall. Yeah, some people.
Yeah, that'll work.
Yeah.
That'll work. Testing. Okay, everybody set? Okay. Let me read this and we'll take a nice photo, okay? All right. Everybody okay down there? Yeah. All right, I'll read quick so you don't have to suffer, okay? All right, ready? Recognition of the SUNY Oswego Lakers women's lacrosse team SUNYAC championship win, May 12th, 2025. Whereas the Oswego State women's lacrosse team has demonstrated exceptional skill and determination and sportsmanship throughout the 2025 season, and whereas their dedication and hard work culminated in capturing the State University of New York Athletic Conference SUNYAC championship title, the program's very first SUNYAC playoff championship, marking an historic achievement for the team and the entire Oswego State community. And whereas SUNY Oswego has set a program record for most overall conference wins after finishing 9-0 in State University of New York Athletic Conference. And whereas this victory not only reflects athletic excellence, but also the strength of character, perseverance, and unity that defines a team. Whereas the players, coaches, and sports staff have brought immense pride and recognition through their outstanding performance and teamwork. Now, therefore, I, Robert A. Corradino, Mayor of the City of Oswego, do hereby recognize and applaud the teamwork and accomplishment of the championship victory and urge all residents to join in celebrating the success of these remarkable student athletes who have made our city very proud. Round of applause, please. Now, the coach, would you like to say a few words, Coach?
Coach Mike.
Coach Mike? Come on over here, Coach Mike. Come on over here to the microphone. We want to make sure this is on YouTube.
Thanks. Thought I was going to get away without saying anything. Thanks. On behalf of Oswego State women's lacrosse team, I extend our sincere gratitude to the City of Oswego for acknowledging our accomplishments this season. What an exciting and historical season it has been. The heart of our success lies within our incredible bond and teamwork these women have cultivated throughout the year. Time and again, when faced with adversity, they united and displayed unwavering grit and determination. It has been a privilege to coach alongside my sister and share this remarkable journey with such an inspiring group of student athletes. Thank you.
Let's Oswego, but I want to give you a city pin the city officials have. So, you know, one way down the road, years from now, you look at this and hopefully you remember our community that really was proud of you today and always really. So thank you. So everybody can take one of those, pass it around. Thank you. Thank you, Coach.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
This is fun.
Yes, absolutely.
Stick around, we'll do the tennis one next. Okay, one more to go. And I didn't really properly address the fact that these student athletes, it's hard enough being a student in a college and going to class and maybe having a part-time job and also doing term papers. I don't know, do they do term papers still? All right. When I was there, yeah, they did that. But again, being a student athlete is a lot of work and a lot of practices, a lot of hours devoted, weeks, months. Probably you've devoted years, probably starting lacrosse when you were in elementary school. So certainly a great achievement for you guys. And now I'm about to mention and honor the tennis team. And whatever I just said about the lacrosse team goes for you guys as well. I mean, being a student athlete can't be easy. With all that hard work that you have to do to get passing grades and to be a student with high expectations from parents and everybody else, it's an achievement in itself that not only did you earn a championship, but you also did well in school. So if I could have the tennis team come up, and luckily it's a smaller group. Gather around, guys. You know, I kind of thought you might bring a racket or something for a prop. Okay, you ready? Everybody in place? All right, celebrating the Oswego State men's tennis team 2025 Empire 8 Tournament Champions, May 12th, 2025. Whereas the Oswego State men's tennis team has made history by capturing their first ever Empire 8 Tournament Championship, a remarkable and hard-earned milestone for the program and the university, and for our community. I didn't put it in there, but it is for our community as well. This achievement reflects the team's unwavering commitment, resilience, and excellence on and off the court. And whereas their historic win not only crowns them champions of the Empire 8 Conference, but also earns them a well-deserved place in the NCAA Tournament number 3 National Tournament, where they represented Oswego State on the national stage, which is pretty impressive. Whereas this landmark success contributes to the vibrant athletic tradition of Oswego and reflects the strength and spirit of our community. Whereas the athletes, coaching staff, and supporters of this team have embodied the very best of competitive spirit, teamwork, and determination, and have inspired both the campus and the greater Oswego community. Now, therefore, I, Robert A. Corradino, Mayor of the City of Oswego, do hereby honor and applaud and encourage all residents to join in celebrating this historic achievement and wishing the team continued success as they continue on in their sport. Signed, Robert A. Corradino, May 12, 2025. Why don't you come on over here? We'll have you say something, but first we'll take a picture. How's that? I've got a microphone here. Coach, step right up.
Thank you so much. On behalf of Oswego State Tennis, really just wanted to say thank you so much for recognizing our sport at this level and the constant support that this city has given to us. So we're super grateful for all of that and super grateful for this great group of young men who just continue to work hard and not just on the classroom but on the court and form great bonds together. And I think that's really what makes our team stand out, is how much we each care for each other and how much we each care for Oswego. And because of that, we have success in it. So really just super humble and grateful for this opportunity. So thank you so much.
Coach. And once again, wherever your travels take you in this world, I want you to carry one of these pins with you, and hopefully you remember your time here in Oswego, and maybe you come back to live, who knows? So take one and pass it down. Pass it over there. Congratulations
Thank
again.
you so much. Really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Nice to meet you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, it's pleasure to meet all you guys. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Okay, last but not least, we have some firefighters. Can they come up to the center of the room here with Chief Canzone? Okay, we've just ended the athletic portion of our proclamations. Now we're going to get into the serious part of the business. Safe Boating Week. We are a waterfront community, as you probably noticed, and we need to make sure and remind people that they need to boat safely. We have a beautiful lake, a beautiful river, and it's important for us to have these reminders. So without further ado, Safe Boating Week, Monday, May 12, 2025. For over 100 million Americans, boating continues to be a popular recreational activity from coast to coast and everywhere in between. People are taking to the water and enjoying time together, boating, sailing, paddling, and fishing. During National Safe Boating Week, the City of Oswego encourages all boaters to explore and enjoy our beautiful waters responsibly. Safe boating begins with preparation. The Oswego Fire Department estimates that human error accounts for most boating accidents and that life jackets could prevent nearly 75% of boating fatalities. I've got to read that again. Life jackets can prevent nearly 75% of boating fatalities. Through basic boating safety procedures, carrying life-saving emergency distress and communication equipment, wearing life jackets, attending safe boating courses, and participating in free boat safety checks, and staying sober while navigating, we can all help to ensure boaters on our area waters stay safe throughout the season. National Safe Boating Week is observed to bring attention to important life-saving tips for recreational boaters so that they can have a safer and more fun experience out on the water throughout the season. Whereas, on average, 650 people die each year in boating-related accidents in the U.S. 75% of these are fatalities caused by drowning. Whereas the vast majority of these accidents are caused by human error or poor judgment, or not by the boat, equipment, or environmental factors. And whereas a significant number of boaters who lose their lives by drowning each year would be alive today had they worn life jackets. Now, therefore, I, Robert A. Corradino, Mayor of the City of Oswego, support the goals of the Safe Boating Campaign and proclaim May 17th through the 25th, 2025, as Safe Boating Week in the City of Oswego in accordance with National Safe Boating Week, the start of the year-round effort to promote safe boating. I urge all those who boat to practice safe boating habits and wear a life jacket at all times while boating. Given under my signature the seal of the City of Oswego, New York, this 12th day, May 2025, signed Robert A. Corradino. Thank you. Chief?
Thank you, Mayor. I appreciate the time tonight to help promote boating safety, and I think you got it all in the proclamation. Wear life vests. They don't do much good when they're stowed away in compartments, so just put them on and we'll all be safer. So thank you very much.
Thank you for your service to our community. Thank you. some of the athletes would like to leave, this would be a good time before we do. Thank you. Thanks, guys. Okay, we're going to continue with the public session. We have a sign-up sheet, and apparently there's one person signed up, and I just would like to remind that person or anybody else who's interested in talking that we want no profanity, no name-calling, no personal attacks, and there is a 5-minute limit. So the first person signed up is Kyle Pateras? Kyle? Yeah.
Thank you. Can you hear me okay?
Yep.
Okay. My name's Kyle Zintars. I'm a mental health counselor in the community. I work at SUNY Oswego, and I'm here to also represent Organize Oswego, which is a local grassroots group. So I'll be reading a speech, and then I have some calls to action that I'd like to present to you all. I'm here as a concerned community member to speak out against the presence of ICE agents in our neighborhoods. Around the country, ICE is empowered to violate the rights of people in this country, both citizens and undocumented people, green card and visa holders, and those who intervene to protect mothers and children from being detained, arrested, and disappeared. ICE is empowered by an authoritarian leader who is disregarding court orders, who is violating constitutional rights while saying he doesn't know if he has to uphold the Constitution, and who is demanding citizens turn against their own communities to terrorize black and brown people. And to be clear, racism and xenophobia are at the heart of these acts of terrorism that government agents are being allowed to carry out. Oswego is a city that prides itself on being a refuge for people escaping from authoritarian and genocidal leaders. Oswego was the only city in the U.S. to shelter Jewish people, 982 of them to be exact, fleeing from the Holocaust. A fact that was recently highlighted when Mayor Corradino commemorated a Frank J. Kraft painting of Fort Ontario. This is a history that we should be proud of, and that we should talk about, and that we should remember often. However, it is not enough to simply remember historical moments for the sake of pride. If these lessons are not applied to the current moment, we have no legacy. We only have the good old days stories we tell ourselves to feel like we are good people living in a good place. Currently, we are watching ICE come into our community, harass community members we care about, love, and rely on, and terrorize families who are simply just trying to exist. We know that Oswego County Sheriff Don Hilton has openly said he will support current administration in their efforts to arrest and deport people. This is the same sheriff who used his position of power in the community to proudly endorse Trump and violated federal anti-corruption laws. We have heard that Fulton PD is potentially working with ICE agents, and we have seen videos of ICE agents showing up to Fulton PD traffic stops. I hope that Oswego PD is not. I hope that Oswego PD will not. I work with international college students who are terrified to leave campus, to get groceries, to go to appointments, to go to pharmacies, and to explore our community and learn about its history. This is something I hear about in counseling sessions. I worry about their safety, the destruction of their rights and our own, and the way that police and ICE agents act when they are simply following orders. These are students who are also patrons at our local small businesses and who share their cultures and perspectives with community members who have lived here for their entire lives. I am a Japanese American who knows the history of how this country used police, immigration, and military forces to round up Japanese Americans and keep them in concentration camps. I see direct parallels. We are watching a president and presidential administration violate the Constitution, talk openly about eliminating habeas corpus, deport U.S. citizens despite Supreme Court orders, and traffic community members to concentration camps in El Salvador. If we are complicit in these actions, we undo the important legacy Oswego holds of being the safe haven for people in need of refuge. Do you wish to be politicians who stood up against the forces undoing democracy and who protected your community members? Or do you wish to be politicians who obeyed in advance to allow authoritarian forces to destroy people's lives and rights? And that being said, I have some calls to action. things that you can do as Common Council officials. If you choose to take these into consideration, I have a handout that I'm willing to present to you. That way you have them so you can look at them yourselves. Number one, lobby the county legislature to let them know that you do not support ICE's agenda and that they should work to restrict Sheriff Don Hilton from cooperating with ICE. Number two, make a public statement condemning ICE's actions and the harm that they are causing in this county and in this city. Share your support for refugees, for international students, and for Black and brown community members trying to provide a safe life for their families. ICE should not operate outside of the law, and their methods of terrorizing community members should be called out. Number three, pass a sanctuary city resolution to prevent voluntary support of ICE's actions in the city of Oswego. This will ensure that community resources and tax dollars are better used to support local goals rather than be wasteful on harmful federal agendas. This also will help protect due process, which is currently threatened for all people in the U.S. Number four, end any and all city contracts with the county sheriff. He is supporting initiatives and agendas that cause harm to our community members, and we should not use our tax dollars to fund these acts of terror. Number five, report on ICE activity in the area. Your constituents deserve transparency about how their community is being impacted and when their community members are being investigated, detained, and deported. And finally, number six, create a system so constituents can file complaints about ICE activity. Community members deserve a place to share their experiences and have them documented and heard by politicians representing them. I've provided my contact information on there. If I've misunderstood anything or misrepresented anything, I'm very happy to talk this through with any of you. So thank you for listening.
Do you have something you want to leave here?
Yes.
Well, the clerk will grab it from you.
Okay.
All right, as I said, we had one person signed up. Is there anybody else in the gallery here that would like to speak? Please state your name, if you would.
Yeah, hi. My name is Bailey Smith. I have been living in Oswego in some capacity since 2008. I felt called to speak when I heard you, Mayor Corradino, speak to, I can't remember if it was the lacrosse team or the tennis team, but you made a mention of, I hope that you would come live here someday. Like, hopefully we can, you can come live here someday, right? That's the hope, to have young people want to put their roots down. So I said, I've been living here since 2008, and I felt like really proud and excited and happy to live here. This is an opportunity for you to keep people living here, because right now I don't feel really represented by things that are going on in this city. I'm a Jewish woman, and as Kyle previously mentioned, like, there's similar things to the Holocaust that are red flag issues right now. You have an opportunity to speak out and protect the vulnerable, and I really hope that you take this in and help the people feel safer. So, thank you.
Thank you. Is there anybody else that would like to speak? Seeing nobody, the meeting will begin with the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please call the roll.
His Honor the Mayor.
Here.
Councilor Walton.
Here.
Councilor Burge. Here. Councilor Benucci.
Here.
Councilor Walker.
Here.
Councilor Gosick.
Here.
Councilor Plunkett.
Here.
Councilor Allen.
Excused. All right. Under the mayor's report, I just have a couple things I'd like to share with the council and everybody. I don't know if you've noticed, but in the gallery here, we have some posters from last week's event. There was the One City, One Campus, One Community event that we had here on Wednesday. It was full of college students and faculty members. It was a photojournalism event. It was the third year that they had it, and I think if you have an opportunity, you should take a look and read them. But I want to keep them up all month because I think it's a very good idea to show those. Number two, for everybody who's interested, and that's pretty much everybody, The street light conversion project started today on West First Street. I probably should ask for a round of applause, but we don't have many people here. There you go, there you go.
Hallelujah, hallelujah.
I think we can all, I'm speaking for the council now, I think we can all say that we're happy that it's finally begun. So that's going to be a 3 to 4 month project, and I think the councilors know that it's a project that's long overdue, but the good news is it started today on West First Street and will continue. The next item that I want to highlight or mention is this weekend on Saturday, May 17th. The Lake Ontario Waterfront Festival will take place at the end of West First Street. The Maritime Museum will be putting this on. It will run on Saturday from noon to 4. And I encourage everybody who's available to go down and to enjoy the waterfront and to partake in some of the activities that they have down there. And last but not least, Saturday is also college graduation. So keep that in mind when you're traveling through town anytime between probably 11 o'clock in the morning to 6 o'clock at night. There might be traffic because there is 3 different graduation ceremonies. So keep that in mind. There'll be a lot of guests in town. There'll be a lot of people eating in our restaurants, shopping in our stores maybe. So we want to make sure that they have a good time while they're here. That is the end of the mayor's report. Can you read Resolution 114 for me, please?
Approved minutes common council meeting held April 28th, 2025.
Councilor Plunkett, Councilor Burridge. Comments? Please call the roll.
Councilor Walton.
Yes.
Councilor Burridge.
Yes.
Councilor Benucci.
Yes.
Councilor Walker.
Yes.
Councilor Gosick.
Yes.
Councilor Plunkett.
Yes.
Resolution passes 601.
Call Resolution 115.
Appoint Commissioner of Deeds.
Councilor Joseph, Councilor Walton. Comments? Please call the roll.
Councilor Walton.
Yes.
Councilor Burridge.
Yes.
Councilor Benucci.
Yes.
Councilor Walker.
Yes.
Councilor Gosick.
Yes.
Councilor Plunkett.
Yes.
Resolution passes 601.
Call Resolution 116.
Authorized use of public space Kelly Lefevre, owner of a single-family dwelling located at 150 East 9th Street, in order to place a little free library.
Councilor Burridge, Councilor Walton. Comments? Please call the roll.
Councilor Walton.
Yes.
Councilor Burridge.
Yes.
Councilor Benucci.
Yes.
Councilor Walker.
Yes.
Councilor Gosick.
Yes.
Councilor Plunkett.
Yes.
Resolution passes 601.
Call Resolution 117.
Approve use of public space for the Oswego Bookmobile Summer Program.
Councilor Venucci, Councilor Walton. Comments? Please call the roll.
Councilor Walton.
Yes.
Councilor Burridge.
Yes.
Councilor Benucci.
Yes.
Councilor Walker.
Yes.
Councilor Gosick.
Yes.
Councilor Plunkett.
Yes.
Resolution passes 601.
Call Resolution 118.
Grant waiver of the noise ordinance to David Thompson, owner of Gibby's Irish Pub, located at 8 West 2nd Street, in order to have live music at his establishment during the summer months of June through September 2025.
Councilor Walton, Councilor Venucci. Comments? Please call the roll.
Councilor Walton.
Yes.
Councilor Burridge.
Yes.
Councilor Benucci.
Yes.
Councilor Walker.
Yes.
Councilor Gosick.
Yes.
Councilor Plunkett.
Yes.
Resolution passes 601.
Call Resolution 119.
Grant waiver of the noise ordinance to Stacy Dawson of the Sting of Oswego Incorporated, located at 49 West Bridge Street, in order to have live music at her establishment during the summer months of June through September 2025.
Councilor Venucci, Councilor Plunkett. Comments? Please call the roll.
Councilor Walton.
Yes.
Councilor Burridge.
Yes.
Councilor Benucci.
Yes.
Councilor Walker.
Yes.
Councilor Gosick.
Yes.
Councilor Plunkett.
Yes.
Resolution passes 601.
Call Resolution 120.
Authorize mayor to sign change order number 6 with JMT Incorporated in the amount of $68,918.85 for wall repairs as part of the Oswego Riverwalk West Wall Reconstruction Project.
Councilor Gosick, Councilor Walker. Comments? Please call the roll.
Councilor Walton.
Yes.
Councilor Burridge.
Yes.
Councilor Venucci.
Yes.
Councilor Walker.
Yes.
Councilor Gosick.
Yes.
Councilor Plunkett.
Yes.
Resolution passes 601.
Call Resolution 121.
Authorize mayor to sign change order number 7 with JMT Incorporated in the amount of $8,660.33 for scaffolding and fall protection removal as part of the Oswego Riverwalk West Wall Reconstruction Project.
Councilor Plunkett, Councilor Venucci. Comments? Please call the roll.
Councilor Walton.
Yes.
Councilor Burridge.
Yes.
Councilor Benucci.
Yes.
Councilor Walker.
Yes.
Councilor Gosick.
Yes.
Councilor Plunkett.
Yes.
Resolution passes 601.
Call Resolution 122.
Authorize mayor to sign change order number 8 with JMT Incorporated in the amount of $52,581.26 for overruns and owed payments from 2024 as part of the Oswego Riverwalk West Wall Reconstruction Project.
Counselor Walton, Counselor Walker. Comments? Please call the roll.
Counselor Walton.
Yes.
Counselor Burge.
Yes.
Counselor Vanucci.
Yes.
Counselor Walker.
Yes.
Counselor Gosick.
Yes.
Counselor Plunkett.
Yes.
Resolution passes 601.
Call Resolution 123.
Authorize mayor to sign change order number 9 with JMT Incorporated in the amount of negative $91,477.58 to close out and remove unused items and quantities from the Oswego Riverwalk West Wall Reconstruction Project.
Counselor Plunkett, Counselor Gozick. Comments? Counselor Gozick.
Oh, I just wanted to make one comment on the last several resolutions here, just in the respect that, the Riverwalk, it's such an important, how can I put it, recreational attribute in our community. I mean, not only cultural, it defines who we are, the river and the waterfront here, and again, obviously historical with the great history Oswego has going back to Native American times right up into the present. But I just really looking forward to this in my last year on the council. I'm so glad this is going to be completed because our waterfront's our most valuable asset. And, whether it's just the standard of living for people to be able to go and enjoy world-class waterfront and walk along the river, relatively safe. I mean, compared to most places in the world today, you'd be hard-pressed to find a place where you can walk, after dark by yourself along the river. And, in this world, almost anywhere, New York included. But the other thing I wanted to mention was also for the fishermen. It's a big thing with all the fishermen that come here, and it's such a huge source of revenue for the community that I think it's going to be great. And hopefully that'll help to revive, get all the people back that used to come down there. So I just applaud the city, the state, the federal government, all the money, wherever it all came from. It's a good thing that we're going to be able to get this finally done and get the whole river walk back so that the citizens and people that come to enjoy our community can appreciate what a wonderful attribute it is. So that's all I had to say.
Thank you. Any other counselors have a comment on this one? Seeing none? Please call the roll.
Counselor Walton.
Yes.
Counselor Burge.
Yes.
Counselor Vanucci.
Yes.
Counselor Walker.
Yes.
Counselor Gosick.
Yes.
Counselor Plunkett.
Yes.
Resolution passes 601.
Call Resolution 124.
Authorize submission of the home rule request authorizing the enactment of legislation to extend the additional sales and compensating use tax of 1%.
Counselor Burge, Counselor Walton. Comments? Please call the roll.
Counselor Walton.
Yes.
Counselor Burge.
Yes.
Counselor Vanucci.
Yes.
Counselor Walker.
Yes.
Counselor Gosick.
Yes.
Counselor Plunkett.
Yes.
Resolution passes 601.
Call Resolution 125.
Authorize City Chamberlain to complete a budget amendment to the Fire Department repairs and to rolling stock account in the amount of $25,000 for fire apparatus repairs.
Counselor Plunkett, Counselor Burge. Comments? Please call the roll.
Counselor Walton.
Yes.
Counselor Burge.
Yes.
Counselor Vanucci.
Yes.
Counselor Walker.
Yes.
Counselor Gosick.
Yes.
Counselor Plunkett.
Yes.
Resolution passes 601.
Call Resolution 126.
Authorize City Chamberlain to advance funds to the Police Department Contracted Services Account for monthly invoices from Helio Health for embedded mental health clinician services.
Counselor Vanucci, Counselor Walton. Comments? Please call the roll.
Counselor Walton.
Yes.
Counselor Burge.
Yes.
Counselor Vanucci.
Yes.
Counselor Walker.
Yes.
Counselor Gosick.
Yes.
Counselor Plunkett.
Yes.
Resolution passes 601.
Call Resolution 127.
Authorize City Chamberlain to release funds from the ice rink capital reserve account and an amount not to exceed $60,000 to cover maintenance.
Counselor Burge, Counselor Walker. Comments? Please call the roll.
Counselor Walton.
Yes.
Counselor Burge.
Yes.
Counselor Vanucci.
Yes.
Counselor Walker.
Yes.
Counselor Gosick.
Yes.
Counselor Plunkett.
Yes.
Resolution passes 601.
Call Resolution 128.
Waive rules of common council to present resolution number 129 from the floor without committee consideration.
Counselor Plunkett, Counselor Walton. Comments? Please call the roll.
Counselor Walton.
Yes.
Counselor Burge.
Yes.
Counselor Vanucci.
Yes.
Counselor Walker.
Yes.
Counselor Gosick.
Yes.
Counselor Plunkett.
Yes.
Resolution passes 601.
Call Resolution 129, please.
Authorize city attorney to execute stipulated settlement agreement and further authorize the city chamberlain to prepare all necessary documents regarding the agreement regarding Wide Waters Oswego LLC.
Before I ask for a motion, I do want to read a statement that I've prepared for this particular resolution. Following discussions in executive session, this resolution addresses another property tax challenge in a way that safeguards city taxpayers from any negative impact. As many are aware, the tentative assessment roll was released on May 1st. As demonstrated last year, property owners, both residential and commercial, have the opportunity to dispute their assessments. Large companies often challenge their property valuations due to the significant financial implications, making it essential for the city to have a skilled assessor capable of navigating these complex issues. City Assessor Hill has consistently demonstrated his expertise in handling such tax challenges, negotiating fair and equitable settlements with large property owners such as this. His commitment to ensuring a balanced approach benefits both individual property owners and the city as a whole. To assist those seeking a review of their assessments, the assessor will offer extended office hours beyond the regular workday. Property owners will have the opportunity to meet with him before grievance day, which is scheduled for Tuesday, May 27th, on the third floor of City Hall, from at least 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. However, I understand last year he was there much later than 8 p.m. many nights. The extended office hours are as follows this week. Wednesday, May 14th, 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. Thursday, May 15th, 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. Saturday, May 17th, 12 noon to 4 p.m. This extended availability ensures the property owners can discuss their assessments thoroughly and receive guidance ahead of the official review process. And I thank the entire Assessor's Office for the willingness to work extra hours to help our residents and property owners. I'd like a motion. Councilor Burge, Councilor Walker. Please call the roll.
Counselor Walton.
Yes.
Counselor Burge.
Yes.
Counselor Benucci.
Yes.
Counselor Walker.
Yes.
Counselor Gosick.
Yes.
Counselor Plunkett.
Yes.
Resolution passes 601.
That was the last item on the agenda. Is there any unfinished business from the council? Seeing none, can I have a motion to adjourn? Counselor Plunkett, Counselor Burge. Please call the roll.
Counselor Walton.
Yes.
Counselor Burge.
Yes.
Counselor Benucci.
Yes.
Counselor Walker. Yes. Counselor Gosick.